Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over some quick updates for the used car market. Before we get in this video though, as always, if you're going to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. And then on top of that, most of the information in this video does come from Cox Automotive. Let's get into it. So the current sales rate of used cars is at about 3 million units per month. Now this includes sales that are both on the retail side of things, i.e. with dealers, and also outside of the retail side of things. So think private party sales with used cars. And so this shows that the used car market is actually still surprisingly strong from a sales perspective, because this is higher than what a lot of analysts thought we might see in the summer months. They expected it to be below 3 million units per month, not over 3 million units per month. Now, this puts the amount of used cars to be sold in 2023 at 35.7 million units. That's what Cox Automotive is estimating, which is 2% below what we saw in 2022. So this is definitely not a crash when it comes to sales volume. Yes, it is a decline year over year, but considering the interest rate increases and everything else we've seen in the market, that is a very, very small decline overall. And something else to note that is very interesting is that the year over year sales pace has been pretty consistent for most of this year, again sitting right around that 35 million unit range. And so what this means for the market on the used side of things is that things are relatively stable at this point. Now, something else to note before we kind of dive into my thoughts on the situation is that the retail side of things, so just talking about dealerships, is just as strong as the overall market. So it's not like the overall market's strong, but then retail's soft, or private party soft. The whole used car market is strong. Retail sales month over month have slightly increased, and so this just shows an overall positive trend for the used car market. And so this is where I want to quickly talk about kind of what is happening. So on this channel, we've talked about the poop show that is the wholesale market, right? A lot of cars are being sent to auction and they're not being sold because people just don't want them. But again, you have to remember that is the wholesale side of things. So the wholesale side of the used car market, still a disaster. But on the retail side of things, not every single retail piece, but most retail pieces still are, pretty nice cars. And so that's why the retail market is still really strong. It's like, we don't have a lot of options available for used cars right now, but the options that are available are actually, not necessarily the best ever, but they're actually pretty solid options for people to choose from. And so I think that's a big part of the reason why we see so much strength. And then something else that I mentioned, it just comes down to affordability. The average price of a used car, $27,000. The average price of a brand new car is almost $50,000. And so there's a lot of people that have no choice but to purchase a pre-owned car just on the fact that pre-owned cars are so much more affordable, $20,000 price gap between them. And I mean, if you look at that with today's interest rates in a monthly payment, even though new car interest rates are slightly lower than used car interest rates, you're still looking at a payment difference of $400 to $500 per month between buying the average used car and buying the average brand new car. Now, if you look at the average used car payment, it's actually quite a bit higher than that. It's like $500 a month, and then the average new car payment is just over $700 a month. So there's not actual, again, within the actual data is not that big of a difference, but I'm just saying if you look at the price differences between them, hopefully that makes sense. So it all comes down to affordability, and when most people are living paycheck to paycheck where every penny counts, an extra $100, $200, $300, $400 per month, it makes a big difference. So I think that we're going to continue to see strength in the retail side of things on the used car market. With the wholesale side of things, yeah, that's a completely different story. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this data with the used car market still being strong, even though we're getting towards the end of the year. I'll see you.